boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Here we are.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Bum, bum,
Let's
bum.
get it.
Now, Gemma, are you aware of this game?
Donald Duck. I'm aware of. I don't know what it is or what it entails.
So this is the sequel to a game called Castle of Illusion on the Mega Drive, starring Mickey Mouse. This is World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and my boy, Donald Duck.
So we're going international, basically. You're saying Mickey Mouse is now Mr. Worldwide.
Oh, this is... Oh, we've got some story.
One night, Mickey and Donald are practicing for their big magic act. One of the magic tricks surprised Donald, and he fell backwards, tipping over... Oh, get it together. Tipping... Behind the scenery was a mysterious magic box with a drawn curtain. Who drew it?
Oh, boy. Oh, I don't... Oh, no, I'm doing Donald's voice.
Yeah, you got to do Donald's voice.
I can't do... Oh, it skipped. Never mind.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, replied Mickey, noticing the strange glow behind the
I
curtain.
don't know if that's such a good idea, replied Mickey.
But he was too late. Donald had already stepped... Donald!
Donald!
Get it together!
That is also a political joke.
Oof. Can't say that. The curtain fluttered and Donald disappeared. Mickey stepped inside the box and... We're going to get cancelled. He disappeared too.
Is this Mickey as in like Mickey Rourke?
Ooh, that's topical. Celebrity Big Brother, anyone? Booming laughter echoed as Mickey and Donald fell through the darkness and an evil voice said,
You are good magicians in your world, but here in a world of magic, you'll have to learn many more tricks to find your way home. If you can find and defeat me, I'll show you a way out of this magic box. For those unaware, that's Pete.
Oh, spoilers?
Spoilers. Right, let me just make sure I've got the right control set up.
We haven't welcomed in everybody to this latest episode. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Regemerate.
Welcome back.
As Reece has very kindly said, we are playing Mickey and Donald's World of Illusion. Like I said, I know of this game. I've heard people talk about it. One of our dear friends wrote a very good piece on this for an old project I used to have called Easy Mode Gaming. Eddie wrote a very good article on this, which was my first introduction to this game. But would you like to give us a little bit of history on the game, Reece?
I will, in just 1 second. Because the game's very loud in our ears right now.
I mean, that's more on your fault for not having a volume control on your headphones. I'm fine. I'm good. Start button. There's a start button. World of illusions, here we are.
And that was...
That was... No. World of illusions, and here we are back in the game.
Technical difficulties.
I think my my vamping was pretty good. Oh, that's horrible.
What's horrible? Oh, this little
The
caterpillar guy?
from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. Oh, no. So, this is one of my, like, earliest childhood games. This is one of the games I used to play all the time back in day on the Family Mega Drive. I was
Family Mega Drive.
obsessed with it back in the day.
So what is it? Just like a platformer?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is technically two-player, but I haven't figured out how to get two players controlling on my magic Mega Drive that definitely exists.
Look, you've owned enough Mega Drives and Mega Drive games in your time. You've earned this. I also feel like I'm bad at platformers. I'm very bad at old platformers, especially because I never had a Mega Drive.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure I would have been able to trust you, or whether I would have had a lot of patience.
Yeah, no, this is why I'm scared if we ever play anything like It Takes Two, because I fear you will snap out.
I think that stuff's all right. This is just like this is a pretty hardcore game as it is at times.
I've heard sources say this is quite a tricky game.
Yeah, I for whatever reason I've decided to play this game on hard. Like Donald is essentially hard mode. So this game has 3 different campaigns. There's Mickey, Donald, and then there's the co-op campaign. And each one, which is pretty good for the time, each one basically has a different set of levels.
Oh.
So you are playing a different game more or less each time, which is really fun. And I've gone through all 3. So obviously I've played through both like Donald and Mickey on my own. I used to play this with my sisters back in the day, but we never got that far because they weren't very good at games. I think me and Eddie have played through all of this together. I'm fairly certain we have at some point. I'd be very, very surprised if we haven't, because me and Eddie also, we kind of share this as like a childhood favorite.
And as I've already said, he wrote that really good article about it.
Yes.
So I don't know if the website still exists, but I'm sure it does somewhere. But I'll dig it out from the archives to share on the community tab so people can go and find it. Because we actually don't have anything on our community tab yet, and I think that'd be a nice first addition. Is there anything else in this series apart from these 2?
So there is, I think there's like honorary Illusion games. They did a remake of Castle of Illusion on the PS3, which was rescored by Grant Kirkhope. Don't you know?
Oh.
And they recently put out I say recently, came out the other year, a new Illusion game, which the art style is based off those like Mickey Mouse cartoons from like 2010.
Oh, the ones that all the clips I've watched have actually been genuinely hilarious. The one where he's like, what happened?
But that's more like a Rayman Legends style game from what it looks like. It's been trapped on the Switch for a long time, and has been like weirdly expensive for what it is. But they announced recently at time of recording that they're bringing it to PS5 as well. Maybe we'll see more of that in the future. I don't know. And also, unlike our Ape Escape series, which if you haven't watched, please do.
Please do.
I'm not using save states, and that's not out of that's not a pride thing. That is a button that would allow me to do save states and load states is on the other side of the room. Like I thought that this was on the like Nintendo Switch like Mega Drive collection.
Right.
But it wasn't. It's on the Mega Drive Mini, which I also own. But the controller cable was a little too short, so I couldn't play with that because that has save states as well.
Those little mini consoles are crazy because obviously we've got the PlayStation, and we've got the Mega Drive, and obviously at the time of purchase, we were like, this is a fun little Christmas gift for 60, 70 quid.
Yeah.
Here's a nice little big Christmas present. You know, and now they're going for like 200 plus or even more.
They kind of fluctuated. So the PS1, they could barely shift them. Like nobody wanted one, and it was only when people realised that how easily they could be broken that people all of a sudden were like, oh wait, I can put all the PS1 games I want on it. I was meaning to do that with the Mega Drive one, but I never did. The good thing, the Mega Drive Mini had a lot of like really good titles on it, so it was a better value proposition. But the PS1 less so.
Because we got the you bought me the NES as well, didn't you? I don't know if that can be broken.
Yeah, they can all be broken.
Okay.
The only one we never got was the SNES.
Although I feel like enough time's passed now, you could probably get that for not too bad.
But you also don't really need it because you can get SNES games on like any of the other things now. Like, it's not really that issue.
I want you to, speaking of the Mega Drive Mini, I think one of the episodes we should do is, and I'm going to hate myself for saying this, I think you should do Echo the Dolphin, even though I will probably spend the entire time.
Oh, that's fine. I'd happily do Echo.
I would spend the entire time behind a cushion because I don't know what it is about that game. It gives me nightmares.
Oh yeah, it's a haunting game.
I don't know why.
Like this little guy right here.
Yeah,
he's going to floss his brain. Yeah,
why are we doing this just after we've eaten?
Yeah, he used to frighten. That used to frighten me a lot.
Yeah,
as
it's
a wee
probably a
young'un.
good thing that I didn't play this game. Actually, he looks like there was an old arcade game at Clacton Pier, which bless the town of Clacton, much to be desired, but Clacton Pier absolutely elite when it comes to arcade games. And it was called like Curse of the Spider Woman. So you had like on the top of the game, you had this really like, dare I say, cunty looking Bayonetta looking Spider Woman, and then on the ground, which was the bit you had to like stomp on, the little thing that looked like that.
Inside the chest, there's an ancient manuscript describing great magic. It's just magic. If you say the magic word, and then press any one of the buttons, a flying carpet will. To control the carpet, hold down the jump button to fly up. If jump is not pressed, the carpet will descend. Use the directional pad to control your movement.
This
anyway,
game
as you
sponsored by SCS Carpet Specialists.
Oh wait, hold on. So you what? Like, before you continue your story, listen to Donald saying Alakazam for a really compressed Mega Drive sound chip. This looks like a good time to try out that new magic.
Ooh, that's crunchy.
Right. Yeah. Continue with your story.
That was it. Just to say, there was a really good,
right.
there was a really good game back on Clacton Pier, and that little spider guy reminded me of it.
Why is he not Donald? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you had to keep tapping A. I could have sworn you had to hold it down instead. This level was always like super magical to me.
Yeah, this
whole game's just got a lot of like magic. It's just magic. Oh,
there is something about Mega Drive games, like I was just saying about Echo the Dolphin, that are oddly quite haunting, and I can't explain what it is.
It's like a weird ethereal vibe.
I think that's it. Ethereal is a good word. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna need to Google this as Chief Googler. I had a really obscure Disney game on the Game Boy, and I loved it. Let me see if I can find it. And that was oddly quite scary as well. And it was Mickey's Racing Adventure for the Game Boy
Mickey's Racing
Color.
Adventure. Oh.
Did you ever have Mickey's Racing Adventure?
I did not.
It was... I don't know. People might play it now. I think we should try and play that at one time. But I don't want to have another Barbie moment where I'm like, this game was great. And then you end up hating it. But...
Well, I look forward to seeing what it's about. So this bit's always like super, super tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2-player, you have to do this together.
Yeah, maybe it's probably a good idea when we're not doing it together. I just realised I'm not timing this again.
Oh, fuck, I've got their felt. Oh. E. Oh, that's not good. So that just happened.
Oh, yeah, Mickey's Racing Adventure was a Game Boy game on the Color where you could... it was basically just about driving, and there was like evil driving gangs that you had to beat, and you got to go to all the characters' different houses, and they all lived in different villages, and yeah, I'd see if there's a better description of it.
I wonder if it's made by there was a
developed by Rare.
Oh yeah, I was going to say because Rare did a Mickey driving game for the N64, so I was wondering if it was connected.
There's another one called Mickey Speedway USA, which is that one.
That's the one on the N64.
But Mickey's Racing Adventure on the Game Boy Color. It's a single-player racing game with adventure elements. Yeah.
Well.
It's
we'll try and look for that in the future.
I would love to play that game again. That was another Game Boy. Like, again, I always had certain... So, I was very fraidy when I was a kid. And there was always certain games and certain films I couldn't watch the second it started getting dark outside.
Yeah.
There's certain like music cues and things would really scare me. And yeah, I couldn't play that game after a certain time at night because I just get really scared. It was like for years I'd never actually watched the last half an hour of the first Harry Potter film because I got so scared watching that film.
And now you can't watch the last any hour of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know what you mean because there are. To be fair, there are. Not to talk about turf shit for too long, but yeah, there are some like haunting things like as a kid in that latter half of that movie.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's very early body horror.
Oh yeah.
Are they supposed to be like Pete's Dragon-esque?
Oh yeah, there's like loads of like designs in this which are like clearly referencing like old Disney shit.
Do you know out of all of the Disney films ever made, I have never ever once watched Pete's Dragon. I don't
I think
know why.
I've only ever seen it once.
I've never sat down and watched it. It's always forgotten.
Inside the chest, there is an ancient manuscript describing great magic. If you say the magic words, and then press any one of the buttons, a magic bubble will appear. To control the bubble, hold down the jump button to float up and use your direction pad to control your movement. If jump is not pressed, the bubble will sink.
It sounds like someone's coming up behind you as you're saying Alakazam and trying to
Here goes nothing.
Wow.
Here we go.
Whee!
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at him go. Do you know what we forgot to do?
What?
We forgot to do a timer, didn't we?
I just said that.
What?
I said that like 2 minutes ago.
Did you? No, I wasn't listening. You've...
Three minutes ago, because I just put the timer on.
Oh. Whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah, no.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out on the night.
Ducks are actually okay underwater, so surely he should be all right. Also,
Yep.
What's always the obsession with underwater levels?
It's another test, isn't it? If you can do well on land, how well will you do under the sea?
No. What's your favourite / least favourite underwater levels? On things?
My favourite water levels or underwater levels are from Rayman Legends. Very few games have water levels as good as those.
Mm-hmm.
My least favourite, now that is a tricky one. Because I'm not as like anti-water level as most.
Can I suggest a least favourite based on games I've watched you play?
Yeah.
Whatever the one from Mario 64 is. I remember you not having a good time with that.
Oh, Dire Ducks or Dry Ducks, whichever one.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. That one's all right.
It's all right. I seem to remember you not liking that or getting very frustrated.
No, there's a level that's I can never remember the name of it, but it's like my least favorite like level in the game where you do have to like do things of like water levels. I can never remember what it's called. But I don't like that one very much. Least favorite water. There's some water levels in like Crash Bandicoot. I don't on like Crash Free. I don't like very much because you have to go. It's like not so bad when you're on when it's just you, but there's this like vehicle you have to use in the underwater bits, which sucks, and I've never liked it.
I just can't get into Crash. I really can't. I'm so sorry.
And we're allowed to be wrong about things. Right, well, that's not the way to go, is it, Donald?
Donald.
Donald! My friend.
He's going to drown.
A cheese.
A good time boy.
My good time boy. Right, what am I meant to do about that game if I can't defend myself?
Donald should be concealed carrying at all times.
Right. So, does this need to like... Okay.
That's a very Mega Drive noise, that like... Wheel!
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 Ooh, ah!
Yeah, Sega was a relative... We had a Dreamcast, but apart from that, it was a relatively unknown thing.
What, within your household?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, as we've discussed previously, I didn't really have many Sega-y games.
No, it was the first thing I ever knew in video games was Sega. Like I had my whole thing was I think I may have discussed this on the show before, but I just it's Cleo. I didn't know what an NES or a NES or a SNES were like until I was a lot older. Right, fun little thing here. So it's funnier in the actual when you've got co-op. So I need to crawl under here, right? Mm-hmm. If I was Mickey, you crawl through, no problem at all. But because I'm Donald can't get through.
No,
he's butt too big. So in co-op, if you get Mickey and Mickey can like pull him through.
Oh, that's fun.
So I need to go to the level below, it seems. Oh. No.
That was a very sudden death.
Yeah, you think when you die, it's peaceful and you sort of fade out of your memories. It's not. It's here we go. Yeah. Now we're vibing. Now we're on holidays. See what I mean? This game kind of moves at a mile at a minute, and it's like really colourful and vibrant the whole time. And it's got really good music. Donald, it's just can be very difficult. It's alright.
I miss when games had passwords.
It's forgotten time. Oh, Daisy's blown me a kiss.
I had a Sabrina the Teenage Witch game on my Game Boy, and I used to just enter random codes and see what levels it took me to.
I did that with a I rented the PS1 game of Small Soldiers. Remember the movie Small Soldiers?
I've never seen it. You've told me about it.
Great, I love that movie. But there was a PS1 game, and I was just hammering buttons into the little password entering thing, and I accidentally did the like unlock everything like password or something. So I had access to like all of the end game stuff and could go to like the last level and everything. It was really cool.
It's mad to think the probability of you doing that is probably so minute.
Oh yeah.
Like, how is that even possible?
But I did it.
You did it.
And that's the main thing. Right. Is it going to want me to do this song and dance every time, or is it going to let me go straight into the thing I want? Right. Come here, Mr. Shell. Thanks.
Yum, yum, yum.
Definitely not an annoying bubble sound at all. Bubbly sounds.
That's a very Sonic noise. I think that's what I'm thinking.
Sort of. A little bit. Sonic jump is a lot less irritating. I don't know I say that
no,
as
I'm not saying it's like the exact noise, but it's that like it makes you think of...
Alright. Okay. Are we in? Are we in? Nope, I can't get in, so I run back.
His cheeks are too damn juicy.
And your juicy cheeks, oh my god, your juicy cheek. Oh my god.
Wee!
Right, let's do it properly this time.
Yeah. Oh.
Go. Donald.
Jumping on the...
Oh yeah.
Jumping on the floaties. Jumping on the barrels. Oh, you turn them into delicious crispy... How does a shrimp turn it... Wait.
Turning them into popcorn shrimp.
How does a fish turn into popcorn shrimp?
Oh, it's just magic.
Oh, God.
Oh, what's that up there?
No, I'm really glad I'm not playing this with you.
If we were playing it together, I would have utilised save states. Wah!
If we were playing this together, you would have taken the controller off me at this point. I don't think we would be anywhere near this close.
Yeah, I have very little patience.
It's not surprising.
That's a me problem, not a you problem. You know, I should be better.
Anytime we play something together now and you have a go at me, I'm going to find this video and replay it back to you. Just have it on loop. Donald, don't be a mug. They look like the rubber rings that you get, and like, it's like, if a plane lands in water, stay calm. Get out on the big ladder and go in the ring things. It's like one of those. They also kind of, they got little smiley faces.
Yeah. Right. Gonna get rid of that fish. I wish I hadn't killed that fish. Shut up.
Ugh. The context, we've just eaten dinner and I fear the fullness has just hit me.
Oh yeah, we haven't had our near the beginning of the episode food chat yet.
No, we haven't.
We had delicious chicken and crispy spuds. And asparagus.
A simple meal, but...
A simple feast.
A simple feast, but it was very proteiny, and now I'm so full.
No!
He's drowning. I don't know.
Oh, fuck. Donald.
I don't know how he's able to drown when he's a duck.
He can't swim in salt water, maybe?
What was water, isn't it?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I also had, I talk about this, I've spoken about this before, I was very much a handheld console. I had a really good Looney Tunes platformer as well, a Bugs Bunny platformer.
I think I'm aware of this.
Bugs and Lola Bunny. That... Can we try and find that as well?
Yeah, we can look for that.
Oh, that was really... I feel like you would love that. Because, you always felt... Because I feel like... I can't remember which way around it was, but basically you played as either Bugs or Lola Bunny, and one of them could dig and one of them could jump. And I think Bugs could jump.
Yeah.
And Lola could dig. So when you got to the bit with Lola, you were just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Technology.
Technology.
Technology. This, I don't know, there was something in the music just now that just reminded me of that.
Oh, I fucking undershot the jump. God's sake, Donald.
Donald. I'm gonna
Try that again, shall we?
Gonna go back to my delicious crispy beverage that I'm drinking.
All the way back to the fucking bubble again. Bubbly times in Richmond High.
I thought you were saying enrichment high, as if you were getting enrichment from this.
Enriched duck.
He's having enrichment time in his enclosure.
The bubble is his enclosure.
He will never be freed.
Oh, it's not a frustrating sound to listen to over and over and over again.
I'm sure there's more annoying noises that I myself could make, so count yourself lucky.
I mean, yeah, you haven't tried to replicate this noise, so that's something. Right. Right, come on, Mr. Shell. Here's me. Alright, practice makes perfect. See, the thing is, this is what, for me, save states are more like a, I want to continue that's like not as far back. So I don't have to do this shit over and over again.
Yeah.
It's not like in a Dark Souls thing where I'm learning how to get better at certain obstacles on the way to my destination. Like, the problem is what the destination at the moment, and I'm like...
Every game is a Souls-like game if you're not very good at doing it.
Now for the vortex to take us up. Take me up, son. Way.
I'm very excited to get into a Souls. Oh, well, I want to play.
Don't say those words. Because people will hold you to it.
I want to be brave and try. It just might be a very frustrating watch for people. That's all I'd say.
No, that's like. That's upcoming British YouTuber 101 is you have to have the Souls game that like they're like, I don't know if this person can play games or not. And then you do the Souls game and they're like, oh, they can, because anyone can play a Souls game when they put their heart and soul into it.
Their heart and Souls-like into it.
Yes. I
mean, technically I was playing a bit of Tunic, which is a Souls-like.
Sort of, yeah.
That game is quite hard.
More like a Zelda-like.
No, it's Souls as in, like, you die and you have to go and collect your stuff from wherever you died.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a mix of, like, Link's Awakening and Souls.
Wow, Donald.
And also it gives you an instruction booklet, but it's all in a made-up language.
It is. It's very cool.
It's a very cool game. I didn't get very far. I need to go back to it.
Right. Every time I go here, there's another one. Yeah, okay, all right, let him jump out. This one coming up. Fuck you. Ah! Ah!
Yeah.
Jump. Oh, jump. Oh my god. Fuck you.
You got it.
Not
You
like
got it.
this.
You got it. You got it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Is he having a heart attack or something?
He's doing the fucking abracadabra dance.
Abracadabra. Ooh, spooky pirate ship.
Spooky.
What's inside?
Oh, God.
E. Oh. Ah.
I can't.
Ooh.
What is that?
Starfish. Now he's a shrimp again.
Oh. I feel very, and this is not to body shame, starfish make me feel really unwell.
Really?
Just the way they look, the way they, when they're all like, there's like hundreds of millions of them like piled up on the.
I didn't know you were anti-starfish.
Oh,
I know you don't like jellyfish.
They just make me feel really weird. They look really like, there's something about like deep sea creatures that just kind of, like they're cool. They're cool in the fact that you're like, wow, there's an animal that looks like a star. But when you like look into them,
yeah.
Oh god, they're disgusting. And they're kind of like lumpy and like. It's just when you see big piles of them, they're all flubbing.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, Donald.
It sounds like I'm retching for effect, but I actually, the more I think about it, the more it makes me want to be sick. But yeah, I'm anti-jellyfish. If there's any jellyfish out there watching this, count your days. I'm fucking coming for you.
Super fast jellyfish.
Useless, brainless creatures. They're only good for stinging you and being turtle food. Fuck yourself.
I was about to say, when you said useless brainless creatures, I was like conservatives, but then you started talking about turtle food. You started talking about turtle food, and I was like, oh, the analogy's gone at that point. Donald. Not like this, mate. Oh, didn't mean to go. Oh, it's a shortcut.
Why are they Oh, it's a swordfish. They look like bishops.
No, it is. It's the Catholic Church.
It's always the Catholic Church.
Catholic Church members are famously deep sea creatures.
Yeah, makes sense. Getting his juicy ass through the ship.
Oh, run! You didn't. I didn't even get to say Alakazam.
No, you did it.
Bye, Mr. Shrimp. Ah! Oh, where am I meant to go?
I was going to Google starfish to see if my terror was correct, but now I don't want to Google starfish.
Nah, don't. If you know it's going to scare you.
They're just gross. Like, there's a lot of deep sea creatures that are just really gross. And I feel bad because I don't want to body shame a deep sea creature, but...
Oh, it's a shark. On Shark Week.
Sharks are pretty cool.
Yeah, sharks are alright. Wah!
But I do feel they get a bad rap. Like, strictly speaking, dolphins, behaviour-wise, are what people say sharks are.
Yeah.
Dolphins are evil, and they know it.
Fucking hell, that's tough. Oh, okay, right. I really hope it starts me from the pirate ship.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I really hope it starts me from the pirate ship.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I see.
Well, I think that's a good place to end this episode anyway.
Oh.
You're doing well.
Oh.
I think you should have a go at Mickey when we come back.
Mickey?
Yeah. Am I taking the Mickey?
I don't want to play as Mickey, but I think we should carry on with Donald, maybe. You want to play some more World of Illusion?
Well, do you want to play some more World of Illusion?
Yeah, I got some time to kill.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, cool. Right.
See you around, chums.
Back in a jiffy bag.
This is a very two for one off. Damn.
We're not making that a title. We're not making that a thing. But I appreciate the pun.
Hate this house.